part of Wuse Ward. However, the commission had to come. Asokoro is part of Garki Ward. So, but we had to come to Asokoro because there were complaints of access, challenges of probably sometimes traffic. That the Asokoro people didn't find it a bit pleasant or comfortable to always go to Apo legislative quarters or go to Apo mechanic village to go and register. So sticking with the rotation timetable, the commission decided to bring the Garki ward to commence registration here in Asokoro for 1 month. Thereafter, this same center will relocate to other centers within the Garki ward. So far so good. The people are coming up, but we want to use this opportunity to appeal to great Nigerians here in Asokoro to kindly take this opportunity to access the services provided here. You can do your fresh registration. And this fresh registration is open to Nigerians who have just turned 18, those who have never registered before, and those who have TVCs, the temporary voter card, but their names are not on the National Register of Voters. This is the opportunity. You can do your transfers here. If you've just moved to the Federal Capital Territory, because the Commission does not have the power to limit the movement of Nigerians, because the freedom of movement is fundamental, is constitutionally backed up, the Commission has then provided this opportunity for great Nigerians to transfer their registration status to the FCT if they so wish. It is voluntary. You have the right to choose where you want to vote, but the Commission is here to assist you, to provide guidance if you would like to vote here in the Capital Territory. You can also make corrections. These are the officers, and of course you've met the supervisor for the Garki ward. That's Hajia Halima Aten, who is effectively supervising this ward, and these are the officers who render the services. We will be glad, very glad, to have great Nigerians come in here to assess all the services that we're rendering. We'd like to also use this opportunity to say that double registration will simply equal to no PVC at all. What will happen on the immediate is that the Commission will, through cleaning, technological cleaning at the headquarters of INEC, clean off the person's name completely from the National Register of Voters, and that simply means that in 2019 you will not vote if you have disobeyed the law. Of course, you know that it is an offense to register twice, and when you're prosecuted and convicted, it means 1 year in prison or 100,000 naira fine, or both. I'd also like to remind great Nigerians that it is also an offense to come before these officers and lie. You need to provide the correct information about yourself to these officers. Because when you give wrong information, first that will affect you. That's why you will find people going up and down the centers, and then they also look at the website and say that they didn't find their names. We've seen cases of those who give different dates of birth and names, and that's what the problem is. If you give false information to the registration officers, when you're prosecuted and convicted, you will be battling to pay a fine of 500,000. And I know that great Nigerians are law-abiding, especially here in the FCT. I'm just proud of the good people of the Federal Capital Territory. They are just supportive, and we would like to keep appealing to them to keep supporting us, so that together, we will complete this process, which is a pre-election process. Let me one more time remind all of us that your PVC is your power. is your voice. You need to get it so you can speak in 2019. You will be voiceless. You will be powerless if you don't have the PVC. Go get it now. God bless you.